Let's discuss the concept of God in Islam. The best reply that any Muslim can give you regarding the concept of God in Islam is quote to you Surah Ikhlaas, chapter number 112, verse number 1 to 4. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say He is Allah, the one and only. Allahu samad. Allah, the absolute, the eternal. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begets not, nor is he begotten. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is nothing like unto him. This Surah Ikhlaas is the touchstone of theology. Theo in Greek means God, and logi means study. Thus, theology means study of God. If you want to buy gold, before doing that, you will check the gold, whether it's 22 karat gold, whether it's 24 karat gold, or whether it is not gold at all. Because all that glitters is not gold. Similarly, this Surah Ikhlaas is the touchstone of theology. If anyone says that so and so candidate is God, and if that candidate fits in this 4-line definition, we Muslims, we have got no objection in accepting that candidate as God. Many people say that Bhagwan Rajneesh is Almighty God. Let's put this Bhagwan Rajneesh to the test of Surah Ikhlaas. The first is, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say He is Allah, the one and only. Was Bhagwan Rajneesh one and only? There are several people who have claimed divinity. So He's not one and only. There are thousands and thousands of people who have claimed divinity. So He's not one and only. But yet some might say He's one and only. Let's go to the next test. Allahu samad. Allah, the absolute, the eternal. Was Bhagwan Rajneesh absolute and eternal? We know from his biography that he was suffering from asthma, from chronic backache, from diabetes mellitus. Imagine Almighty God suffering from asthma, from chronic backache, from diabetes mellitus. The third is, Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begets not, nor is he begotten. We know Bhagwan Rajneesh, he was born in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And later on, in 1981, he goes to USA, and in the state of Oregon, he starts his village called Rajeshpuram. And he takes thousands of Americans for a ride. Later on, the American government, they imprisoned Bhagwan Rajneesh. And Bhagwan Rajneesh was saying that the American government, they were slow poisoning him. Imagine Almighty God being slow poisoned. Later on, the American government, they kick Bhagwan Rajneesh out of America. And he comes back to the state of Maharashtra. And in the city of Pune, he starts his village. And if you go to Pune, on his tomb it is mentioned, "O soul, never born, never died, but visited the earth from the 11th of December 1931 to the 19th of January 1990. They forgot to mention on the tomb that he was not granted visas to 21 different countries of the world. Imagine Almighty God requiring visas to travel to different countries of the world. And the Archbishop of Greece said that if you do not throw Rajneesh out of the country, we shall burn his house as well as the house of the disciples. And the last test is so stringent that it does not befit anyone but the true Almighty God. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there is nothing like unto Him. We know Bhagwan Rajneesh, he had 2 eyes, a nose, 2 ears and a mouth. He had a white beard and he wore a white robe. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. For example, if someone says that Almighty God, He is 1,000 times stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. You might have heard the person Arnold Schwarzenegger, the person who won the title, Mr. Universe, the strongest man in the world, the strongest man in the universe. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُلْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And there is nothing like unto Him. Whether it be Arnold Schwarzenegger, or whether it be King Kong, or whether it be Dara Singh. The moment you can compare God to anything in this world, He is not God. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. So this Surah Ikhlaas, chapter number 112, it is the touchstone of theology. I would request the brothers and sisters out here that the God which you're worshipping, put him to the test of Surah Ikhlaas. And if he passes the test, then the God which you're worshipping is the true God.